What's going on, welcome back to the channel. So today we have a recap video on the Syracuse Nationals and, well, Syracuse Mini Nationals as well, hosted from last weekend. And I gotta say, it was a fun weekend, very long weekend. I mean, I was going back and forth to Syracuse. It's like an hour and 20-minute ride, back and forth, back and forth. I went up Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, so 4 days. And it was a journey, but it was definitely well worth it. I do want to thank Chuck because he actually did put on the show this year because of Greg that used to put it on. He unfortunately passed away. So Chuck has taken over the Syracuse Nationals, but I went up there on Thursday to help him set up and stuff, and Chuck could not thank me enough. So I'm more glad to help out, you know, that kind of stuff. And putting on a model show, it's a lot of work. It's really a lot of work. And this is into a one-to-one car show. I mean, it's still a lot of work because, you know, you have to set them up, and we have to get the vendors all set up, and we have to make sure everything's organized, and then whatever. So it is a lot of work to put on a show. So definitely, if you have a model car show, definitely go support them. So yeah, definitely go support your small model show because it really does put on a lot of work to put on a model show. You might not think it, but yeah, it really does. So let's go ahead and show you what we got. First off, I want to mention Automotive magazine. I got their sticker right there. They did actually give me a few more stickers. They actually give me 4 of each or 2 of each. So this is pretty cool. I got the other one hanging over there. You can't really see it, but this is really cool. Scott was there and his wife Nani. That was really cool to see them again. Last I saw them was in N.Y.S, and it's really cool to see them. They took some really good pictures of a lot of coverage of the. They took a lot of coverage of the actual show, I should say. So you'll be seeing that in the upcoming issue of their magazine. And then after that, that was Saturday. And then after that, we went for dinner. There's 10 of us went to dinner, and that was really good. That was actually awesome. And yeah, dinner was fantastic with Scott and Chuck and Chuck's wife, Nani, and there's a bunch of other guys there. I know their names, but I can't think of it off the top of their head. But that was really cool. So dinner was fantastic. So that was wicked cool. Automotive magazine was there, and I got a pretty cool footage of Scott taking a photo of one of the models at the show. Yeah, wait till the end of the video to see that. But first off, before we get to stuff I got, I did get quite a bit of awards. Now I was not a judge there. I just helped out at the show, so that's why I got awards, because I wasn't a judge. But we did bring home 7 awards. 7 awards. This is pretty cool. So, and I like these. These are nice, you know, nice chain and stuff. This is really cool. So this is fantastic. Yeah. So the Syracuse Mini Nationals. So wicked cool. That is absolutely fantastic. So brought home 7 awards. Now, like I said, I don't go to these shows to win awards. I go to them, especially this one. The Syracuse one. It's a one-to-one car show. I go there for the car show. I go there for the people. I mean, it's just the awesome time this show is. So, I want to show you some kits I got. I got a few kits. First off, I'm really excited for these ones, and we got the brand new Mobius Models Chevrolet sedan derby van, you want to call it. So, really cool. I've been eyeing this kit since Mobius Models has announcing that it's coming out. They have bought these molds. I forgot what company it is, but it's not a very big company, but they were going out of business. So Mobius Models purchased the molds, they refreshed them and stuff, and they brought them back out. I haven't really seen this kit too often, so this is cool. You know me, I love my station wagons. I love panel derby vans. I mean, this is pretty cool. I have a pretty cool paint scheme for this. I might get some custom made decals for this, but you have to wait to find out. But it might be like a root beer cover type deal, lowered and slimmed to the ground. But this thing is absolutely amazing. So it's a 19. I think it's like 19. Oh, there we go. You can do it for the grills. You can have 3 different grills. You can do it as a 1960 or 46, 47, or 48 model. So that's pretty cool. And the chassis alone on these kits are just a model itself. So really cool. So we got that one. He also had the brother or the maid sister of that kit. We got the coupe version of it, 1947 Chevy Coupe. So really cool. So this is pretty. It's basically the same front end. It's literally it is a same front end. I mean, the whole front clip is separate. It's same grille. It's just the sedan version of the car, and you can do it stock or you can do it custom. I'm gonna do it custom like that. That's just too cool. You can have the side skirts on. Ooh, yeah, that's really cool. And it does share the same chassis as the Derby van, so pretty cool. So it would be a very similar build. It just has a different body on it, and it does have the same engine stuff. It is literally the same car, same engine, same everything. It's just the body is different. So that's pretty cool. So that was Friday. Another one I got on Friday was I got one of the NASCAR kits. I got a new one for me. I don't have this kit in my stash. Is the T-Bird. So this is pretty cool. I did actually pick up two of them, the same one, because you can have different drivers and stuff. Not my particularly favorite T-Bird body style of the NASCAR lineup, but hey, you gotta at least do one or two of them. So we got that, and then Saturday comes around, and then the guy's like, "Oh, you're a NASCAR builder." I'm like, "I'm pretty NASCAR builder." So he brings some more NASCAR kits on Saturday, so that's pretty cool. So I'll show you those here in a little bit. But the first one I picked up was from him was a Taurus police car. This is pretty cool. I've been eyeing this kit for a while. I think it's pretty neat. It's a front wheel drive car, so this is pretty cool, and it has decals in there for New York State Trooper. So that's pretty cool. So, and I looked at decals. The decals are mint. I mean, they're not yellowed, they're not cracked, they're not anything. So we're definitely be doing the New York State police car. And of course, you got the straight inline or the V6 6-cylinder front wheel drive. You got your guns and stuff, white bar. So this is pretty cool. That's gonna be a pretty cool build. So more of the NASCAR lineup. We did pick up another one I don't have, or particular body style I don't have, is the Oldsmobile. This is pretty cool. This particular Oldsmobile body style. This is different, so this should be a fun build. And he gave me, he's the one that gave me the other two T-Bird body NASCAR. He gave me the police car, and he gave me all these NASCAR kits for only $5 each. So that was a steal. He had them all marked for 25. 25 is a bit steep, very steep for these NASCAR kits. I mean, you can literally get these for $15. So, but he was charging 25, but he marked me down to $10 or $5 each. So that's awesome. So we got another one of these Pontiacs. I do have this one in my stash. And then we got one more from him, is another Monte Carlo. These Monte Carlos are pretty neat kits. So, and yeah, this should be fun builds. So that's it for kits. And also one more thing, he did throw in, when I bought the police car, he threw in a bunch of police car accessory parts for free. He just gave them to me. So that's pretty cool. There's like light bars in here. There's like guns, and there's like just a bunch of like literally police accessories. So that's pretty neat. He gave me that. One more thing we got from Automotive magazine. I did pick up some merch from them. So I don't have an Automotive magazine shirt, so I did pick up a black one and a white one. So that's pretty cool. So we got that. And then of course it's a one-to-one car show. It has lots of car vendors there and stuff. So we got to see my New York State Troopers there. So I did pick up a keychain there, speed limit 55, drive the limit. And I didn't know this, but New York is actually changing the color of their police cars. There's a picture of it on your screen. It's actually pretty nice. It's like a dark gray, because it used to be like this, literally this blue. That's what it is, the New York police cars. But I guess they're changing it so into gray. But I actually don't mind it. It actually looks good and nice, clean in that gray. And then another guy I saw he had a bunch of hot rods. So I got a bunch of stickers from this guy. So there is his hot rod. I actually got two of those. But there's that, and then got that. He does like welding art. I mean, he makes like a bunch of like his hot rod. I took some pictures, but this thing was just absolutely insane. It was inside, of course, and yeah, that was pretty cool. And then of course he had one of these rat stickers, so definitely had to pick one of those, because that represents model building as well. So don't care what anybody thinks, just build for you, whatever. So that's pretty neat. But alright guys, that's it. Go ahead, I'm going to have some footage of Scott taking a picture of a model car of this really young child. It's really cool, so check it out. And then maybe I'll add some pictures of about the show in the video as well. So grab some popcorn. It's gonna be a long video, might be 20 minutes longer, who knows. But I did take some pictures of the actual car show. So of the cars that actually interest me, there's over almost 8,000 cars there. I'm telling you, it is the biggest car show in the Northeast. They're all just custom muscle cars, pickups, rods, hot rods, whatever you have. If you're a car fan, this is definitely a show to go to. I mean, it is definitely worth the drive. That's what they say. It is. It's literally the biggest car show on the Northeast, and it is. It's really amazing. You cannot walk the entire show in one day. It's not possible, because there are just aisles of cars. I mean, I missed probably 20, maybe 30 aisles because I just wanted. I was done. I was pooped out, and that was Friday, and Saturday is the biggest day, and I just didn't. I was like, no. I walked about 14 miles just on Friday alone, looking at the cars. So yeah, you're gonna be walking a lot. But alright, guys, check out this footage of Scott taking a picture of this model, and here's some footage of the actual car show. But until my next video, we'll catch you next time.
Cool. Let's give it a rotation. Try and catch that Gatling gun. What do you think? Does that look good? Should we move it?
Yeah, really low.
Lower it? All right.
Yeah. This looks like
A little tougher like this? You like that better?
Yeah.
All right. Wait, let me get you set up. Okay, whenever you're ready, go push that button. Okay? And the reason we use the countdown, that way we don't bump the camera.
Yeah.
And there you go. All right. Good job. Thank you.
Not much better. That's the first time I did it. Again, a long time ago.
This curves.
Yeah.
That's cool. You know, these crystal box stars.
Yeah, pretty much. Too much modification to it.
It sits pretty well.
I don't know what you want. Let's have a bit of fun till I downfall. My love, if you feel like I do right now, don't say you're on the run to the other side, my love. You say you wanna try, but you never do. Sugar, there's a reason why we lose. You say you wanna cry, but you never do. Sugar, there's a reason why we lose. have a bit of fun till I downfall. My love, if you feel like I do right now, don't say you're on the run to the other side. My love, you say you wanna try, but you never do. Sugar, there's a reason why we lose.
since 1991. Birds and people are living together in seemingly perfect harmony, until one day a young man catches fire. This is Phoenix.